Okay, hello everybody. Um, there are three ways that episode 9 can play out. Okay, you got redemption, revenge, or a neutrality ending. The powers that be of Disney, due to the solo film, are really and truly going to step this episode up, way up, with that being the overall objective here. I believe elements of all three heavily will be in play. These movies, 7, 8, and 9, was Disney's biggest gamble, to ignite the flame of Star Wars again in younger fans. But 7, 8, and 9 weren't necessarily geared towards young. They were geared towards, especially the first one, the second one, the original generation fans, so they can in turn guide their children and the new fans to the trilogies, the original trilogies. And with that being the case, episode 9 is pretty much a no holds bar situation. J.J. Abrams has free reign with this movie, but with that, you got to understand that with the solo film, I really believe J.J. is going to give the fans what they want in episode 9, but in his own special way, like he always does. But here's a few theories. Let me throw these around to you. Rey is strongly influenced by the dark side. As seen in episode 8 and all of her fight scenes, even at 7's climax, she uses a lot of anger when she fights. It's a big, big sign. Look at Anakin, for instance. Anger, anger, anger. And not to mention, Rey wasn't groomed from birth to be a Jedi. And Anakin turned. And this just happened to her. So, she's at a tipping point either way. Okay. Either Rey or Kylo will turn, maybe both. The fourth is all about balance. If Kylo turns good, where's the bad, etc.? You might not like this, but my theory is that Finn dies. General Hux is pissed off that Kylo just pretty much killed Snoke, took over everything. So he's going to be, in a sense, working with the Resistance, and somehow or another, he's going to get in touch with Finn. And something's going to be set up. Of course, Hux is going to backstab him in the end, but Hux and Finn are going to, because Hux wants Kylo out of the way, and Hux knows, and anybody that watches these movies know that Rey is Kylo's weakness. And so what's going to happen is that Finn is, I'm not going to say work with Hux, but it's going to be a relationship there, and the Resistance is going to find out about it. They may not find out about it. It might not be a main character or whatever, but Finn is going to pay the price, even though he did it to try to help the Resistance, but he kept it a secret. Maybe he lies a couple of times, but that's going to be enough to cost him his life, and it's either going to be witnessed by Rey, or she's going to feel it through the Force or whatever, and that's going to be the tipping point. You've got to have a really big plot point to turn Rey. The thing about it is, I think it's only going to be a temporary thing, temporarily, but we're going to see it. We will see Rey definitely dark. Maybe not, the eyes like Mustafa and Anakin, but we're gonna see it. And not to mention Rey, besides the Emperor, you can say Darth Vader, but Darth Vader wouldn't have killed his son. Are the only two in the franchise that really could have killed Luke. I mean, on the island after Rey found out that Luke attacked Kylo, she had him down on his back with a fucking lightsaber in his face, That was a very significant part of that movie, and a lot of people just looked over it, you know. And this moment of darkness is really going to heat up the Rey Kylo thing. Yeah, I don't know how far Disney will take it as far as the physical stuff, but yeah, I believe there's going to be a baby involved, at least a pregnancy involved, and see, that's going to be the key. You see, there has to be a protagonist, And fans now, they love Kylo. They love Rey. So Disney has one more badass Sith Lord up their sleeve, and he is going to bring it in this movie. In essence, a true Sith Lord would never let a child be born from such lineage. There is no way a true Sith Lord would let Rey and Kylo produce a child. They're going to keep it tame, but yeah, Rey is going to be pretty much struck down by the Sith Lord. To do it right, it'll probably be in the presence of Kylo, either knowing or not knowing that she was carrying his child, or maybe it was revealed by the Sith Lord himself. Can you imagine a throne room scene with this Sith Lord and Rey is on the dark, Rey is in her like dark side outfit or whatever, and everything seems cool, and then all of a sudden this Sith Lord says, a child, whatever, they cannot be let to live. And Rey turning to Kylo with this like, I'm sorry, right before the duels of all duels takes place. And see, this is going to be the plot point that turns Kylo, because you got to have a big plot point to turn Rey. The fans want to see that. They want to see Rey and Kylo get together. They'll get to see that. And then they're going to see Kylo get turned, and this is going to be the plot point. Rey's going to get struck down. We don't know if she's dead or not. We don't know if the child, but Kylo's going to save the day, whether he kills Sith Lord or not or nothing. But see, except now, this is Hux's big thing. He just struck down another Sith Lord. He's working for the Resistance, and Hux moves in. So to save Rey and his child, Kylo has to get the help of his mother and the Resistance to hopefully save Rey and his unborn child. And now Hux is going to take the reins, and that's going to lead to the ultimate climax. You got Kylo, you got Rey, whether she's dead or not, or the child, whatever. But now you got Kylo and Leia against Hux and the whole First Order. I don't know, it's just a theory, but tell me what you think about it. Alright. Nice talking to you.